Hello, it's your own boy again, Zeno, on your Sports Cafe Maestro. Of course, it is another wonderful weekend to behold beautiful football across the globe, especially in the La Liga EA Sports. Yes, it is an amazing week to embark on various crackers in all the fixtures in the La Liga EA Sports match day 11. Of course, yesterday action started with Girona and Getafe. Yesterday was a crackers for the both teams. They fought a lot to make sure that they take the 3 points out of the game, but unfortunately Getafe has to make sure they do all they could to be the one to take the 3 points out of the game yesterday. Of course, that match was a match-blowing match. If you watched it, you will know what I'm talking about. But for me, I predicted that Getafe is going to lead the day. Of course, 90 minutes, Getafe leads the day with 2-1 victory by taking the 3 points out of the game yesterday. Of course, looking at Girona's side, Girona haven't started this campaign 2025-2026 edition in La Liga EA Sport. They have not really been doing well, and I pray that they will bounce back. They will leave the relegation zone as we speak. They are, sitting in the deepest bottom in the relegation zone. That is Girona for you. And I hope many actions are going to unveil today in the La Liga EA Sport. All right, so talking about actions are back. Today will be another actions that you will be looking at in the fit play in the La Liga fixtures today. First to start the actions today will be Villarreal will be taking Rio Vallecano. And after that match, Villarreal, Rio Vallecano will be Atletico de Madrid. We also be taking Sevilla. Atletico de Madrid and Sevilla will be on the actions in the fifth play. And after then, Real Sociedad and Atletico Bilbao will also be taking the stage to see who is going to take the 3 points to the bag, in today's encounter. All right. And after then, the last match for today, Saturday, will be Real Madrid. Also, will be taking Valencia. Real Madrid and Valencia will be ending the fixtures today in La Liga EA Sports. And for me, I'm expecting surprises today in the La Liga fixtures match day 11 today. So, what do you think? What are you expecting? For me, I'm expecting a lot of drama that's going to take place today in the fixtures of La Liga EA Sport this afternoon. All right. So actions will also be back tomorrow. Sunday, it is another crackers that will be unveiling themselves in tomorrow's fixtures that will begin with Levante taking Celta Vigo on that match day 11 tomorrow. And after then, Deportivo Alaves will also be taking Espanyol. It's a match that you have to look at to as well. And of course, looking at the screen in the studio, you can see our Football Club Barcelona and Elche will also be taking the stage tomorrow in the actions of the La Liga EA Sport. And for me, I believe tomorrow match, Football Club Barcelona really don't have to miss, don't have to lose, don't have to draw, at least to close the gap for Real Madrid. The gap for me, it is unacceptable as we speak right now. So losing tomorrow match will be a disaster for Football Club Barcelona. That means they are going to be handing over the title race for Real Madrid. But winning tomorrow's match against Elche will be a plus, so that Football Club Barcelona will also be in the title race, as the season commence. But it's my hope tomorrow that we emerge the winner in these fixtures, Football Club Barcelona against Elche. And after that, tomorrow, another one that will also be taking place will be Real Betis will also be taking Mallorca. Real Betis Mallorca will definitely be ending tomorrow's future in the La Liga EA Sports. And I hope our tomorrow game will bring joy to every one of us, that our teams are participating, in La Liga EA Sports, actions for tomorrow. And of course, our closing match day 11 will be Real Oviedo and Osasuna. That will be on Monday, after Monday evening. I beg your pardon. So for me, it is a wonderful futures this weekend. Match day 11 in the La Liga EA Sports. What do you expect? Do you also want to tell me that your team will be among those who's going to take the 3 points, as Getafe did yesterday in the La Liga EA Sport this weekend, at least to elevate them in the league table? For me, I believe my team will also be those teams that will be taking the 3 points out of the game, this weekend. Of course, last weekend was not really a good one for Football Club Barcelona, losing to Real Madrid 2-1 in the goal lineup. So for me, I believe is also a time for us to come back to the game fully and do what we know how to do best. Of course, we know a lot of injuries, crises, really, really dealt in with our Football Club Barcelona as we speak. But it's not an excuse. It's not a yardstick for us to lose every match we encounter, every match we are participating in, at the moment. And hopefully, news have it that most of the injury players are beginning to come back to our training section, with the other guys who are fit. Of course, the guys that will be on the first 11, the first lineup tomorrow, I hope you guys are going to know exactly what you are doing in the fit play. You know what is at stakes. Tomorrow, we need to win that match. Nothing but winning. Of course, it is your own boy, Osadzino, on your Sports Cafe Maestro. I welcome you all to the new month of November 2025. It is a season of greatness. Greatness we all are going to encounter this month. Of course, it's always Visca Barça, Visca Catalona. To everyone in the studio, we all say, Happy New Month. Let's get the victory this weekend. Vamos!